and it's the traditional territory for EZD, Iron and First Nation, Ginnungiming First Nation, Long Lake First Nation, and home and the citizen of the Métis Nation of Ontario. This is our coaching. Today, what we'll talk today, it's an update of the Greenstone project. Here, it's a brief history for this project. It's a brownfield project. It was mining over there underground between 1930 to 1970 by 4 different shafts, different mining. And in 2008, Premier Gold reactivated this area with some drilling. And in 2013-14, we started to do some economic study for this deposit. And we progressed the team of Greenstone Gold Mine to develop this property to up to 2016 for a feasibility study. And okay, okay, no problem. Need to stay here. I like to move. 2016, the feasibility study, and after that we started different de-risking project for the environment assessment. We started to work and develop partnership and agreement with the First Nation and the Métis Ontario, and we after that moved forward with the detail engineering for the project. Acquisition happens in 20th with Orion to replace its Centera Gold and Equinox in 21 to where we are currently, where we 60% owned by Equinox Gold and 40% owned by Orion. The project seems to stay the same, Greenstone Gold Mine, to develop, operate, construct and operate the mine. And we asked the same team since 2013 at the beginning. Let's move to the site layout for the project. I'm able to turn myself or not? Yeah, okay. The pit, it's Highway 11, we see on the top. This highway pass currently through the open pit. We need it, and we're on the way now to relocate the highway on 4.4 kilometer. And plus, we need to rebuild to the MTO patrol yard station because was 2 in the footprint, and needed to do acquisition of 65 houses to was in the footprint of the pit 2. Needed eventually to remove the Hydro 1 substation. And some needed to demolish and completely the head frame at the entrance of the town of Geraldton. All of this thing is on the way currently. Able to do for just that other presentation, but today we'll more concentrate to the mine site. If we next, just the site of if we talk about this footprint, it's 12 kilometer by 5 kilometer. If you come in Greenstone, you will see it's large, and all along the highway, it's a construction everywhere. This project have important, it's very important for the Greenstone area. We talk about for this very small town and overall people over there to live over there. We talk about over 2,000 jobs to come. A lot of return via tax and etc. for all of this project. A lot of upgrade of different infrastructure too will come. A partnership with all the Indigenous group and the Municipality of Greenstone already happens. This the processing area you see on this picture. It's a model 3D. It's what we currently build. It's the final project. If we check now where we are, it was a picture in May 2022. Essentially, it was the beginning of the earthwork, and the steel erection started at this point. If we check the next picture, it's a month ago. You see a very big progress on site, where we, in the middle of the, we see the administration building, and just behind this administration building, we're able to see the process with just behind the leach tank. It's a 4 already over there, and just said to it's tough to have a real updated picture, because now we are at 7 tank erected. We are 750 people on site currently. Work all the days. We full capacity at the peak of the construction. The big building in just on the east side is the truck shop in construction, and all of the other building you see the steel erection currently are the crusher, the secondary crusher, the HPGR building, and all of the reclaim tunnel to go to the dome eventually, and eventually go to the process. For the project itself, for the health and safety, we are, since the beginning of the project, without lost time injury. We just finalized a call this morning to now we reach 1.5 million hours without lost time injury, and it's something for us, it's really important in Greenstone to make sure all our employee and contractor return home safe. For the COVID-19, we're not too much impacted by that up to date. We, at the beginning last year, implemented the mandatory vaccine for all employees and contractor. Currently, we release a lot of measures because the severity it's less, but we monitor very closely what's happened. For the environment itself, we have all permit to build and operate the mine. And we too work with the Dark Review Board for the tailing facilities. This is what we built last winter, because in the tailing we needed to relocate a creek to pass through the tailing. We done during the last winter, and it's all done currently. All was done by GPS and all the measure for the fish habitat, and all is over there according the geomorphology for the future creek. For the Indigenous partnership, what I said, well, with 4 First Nation group and 1 Métis, we finalized all agreement in 2018 and 19. Currently, all our community are very implicated with us. We develop top of the agreement other business. We have a lot of idea to them and us to be partner. We work currently to the relocation of the police station with them too. We work for a solar panel project, 10 megawatts with them too. And it's a lot of other things in the future too, we'll work with them. Plus, for sure, we started training. They are currently 15% in the construction manpower. And we work with training to increase this number, and with a permanent job in the future. For the mine itself, we just started the mining. First blast happened a few weeks ago. First load was yesterday. Last week, it was last weekend, a barbecue in Greenstone. We invited the community. Have a very good attendance for this events, and we organized a site visit for all of the people, the citizen, and the attending was up to 500 people. It was a very good day. For the mine itself, for us, for the first year, we will start the mine very low pace to supply the rock for the construction itself. And next year, in 2023, we'll ramp up with our machinery to a full production at the end of 23, ready to go to the commercial production in 24. It's some picture to what's happened in the last few weeks on site, where we assemble the different machinery, the shovel, the trucks. All is in function, what I said, and this a picture to the first blast with the team on site. For the pit itself, the open pit, it's well close to 2 kilometer long pit by 1 kilometer large, for a deep of 600 meter. The reserve itself is 135 million tons at 127 gram per ton, to give a reserve currently of 5.5 million ounces. We are to a nice future underground. It's 4 million ounces already defined over there, to will eventually able to extend the life of the mine. For the machinery here, what I said, we just assemble a first fleet to make sure we're able to supply the rock for the construction, but eventually we'll up to 31 trucks and a few shovels to supply 50,000 tons per day operation. This is an example of the tonnage to will mine during the life of mine. We talk about 825 million tons. For the mill, 135. And some other number are presented here. This the progress on the process plan. We build the west end. Already the structure is in place and the cladding, now it's finished. We, in front of that, prepared the 2 foundations for the ball mill. And in October, November, December, we'll put top on that the steel structure and the cladding to enclose completely the building before the winter. The process, the flow sheet is conventional, very similar to the Detour or Rainy River mine. We talk about the process, what I said, 27 tons per day, the target, or close to 10 million tons per year. Currently, we are 30% progress for the construction. And we target to enclose all of this building by the end of the year. The risk is for sure the supply chain. It's very high risk currently on the market. We have some delay with the steel, but we have a guarantee to its welcome in the next 2 weeks. And during this time, we switch our schedule to finalize the foundation for the second ball mill. And in beginning October, we'll start the erection of the second portion of the process to make sure it will cover before winter. Our project schedule milestone to what we look for, where we are currently, what I said, the A-stand to enclose. After that, the gravity tower by Q3 23. The power plant in the same timing. The tailing facilities for the Q4 23. Able to turn the highway functional in the Q4 23. And to start the first pour gold in the first half of 24. For employment and opportunity at Greenstone, I will say since the beginning in 2013, Greenstone, we closed to 0.0 turnover. Nobody left the company. We have a very good team worked together since the beginning. The team essentially was the core of the team. It's fun because the mining is a very small world. Just the presentation before for Agnico was us. We built 2 mines of Agnico Eagle just before to join Greenstone. Was former employee of Agnico before. And it's a small world. Finally, we decided to start Greenstone. And now we are where we are. For the employment opportunity, it's a lot of job we need to fill. We started for for some position in mining, but in future it's will other important hiring we need to do to fill all the position. We talk about 550 people permanent, plus all of the contractor around, for manpower to around 750 to 800 people. Why to apply? Where do I am able to apply for a job? Just go to our website, and you will see all the detail to able to apply for a job. And for the business, same thing. You just go to our website, and you will able to fill out the expression of interest. I will say thank you.